Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, Shweebe! Phoenix and I went on a week-long vacation with his moms in Florida, and I have some snippets and videos and things to share with you. Hey everybody, we're going on vacation to Florida.
The Sunshine State.
This will be my first time ever going to Disney and Universal Studios.
Yes.
Was that the two places we're going? And we're going with Phoenix's mom, so this will be a lot of fun.
Not my first trip, and I was actually born in Miami, Florida, so kind of going home. I hate Florida, but that's okay. I'm just kidding. Love Florida.
I was gonna say, can you really call it your home? You haven't even lived there for like, but 2 years.
Yeah, when I was really little, so.
Either way, we're looking forward to the adventure, and I'm gonna show you snippets with our overall journey. Yeah, that was words.
Something like that.
Oh my god, aren't we so cute? It was 6 a.m. in the morning, so trying to form words just to get the start of the videos going was a hassle, and it still kind of is because I'm a bit rusty. That is besides the point. We had fun, and it was a very long trip. Now, for those of you that don't know, Phoenix and I live in New York, so traveling all the way to Florida is quite the trip because we weren't flying, we were driving the whole way down. Plus, we were also doing deliveries for Phoenix's mom, so that kind of added a bit more time to the trip, but we got to do some really cool sightseeing along the way. And we did have to stay at hotels at least once on the trip down and the way back up just because of how long the trip was. But by the time we finally got to Florida to this little B&B that we were staying at, oh my gosh, were we just ready to collapse. But thankfully, it was nighttime and thankfully they had a pool. Hey everybody, after 24 hours give or take, plus we spent a night in South Carolina.
Yeah.
We finally made it to Florida. We're at a very beautiful B&B. Here's the living room. It's currently late at night. I'm not turning on all the lights. The kitchen. The pool with a jacuzzi. Bedroom 1. A child bedroom.
That was for you and me.
No, I'm staying out of here. No, thank you. You know what? I lie. You can have the frozen bed. I'm not interested. Other bedroom. The lights! I can't find the lights! Bathroom. Oh my god, so nice. And other room. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these paintings. For whatever reason, we have like Little Boy Blue and Little Missy Prissy and their cousins up on the wall. Whatever. Not my style of decorating rooms.
I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night, the eyes are gonna be glowing. I'm officially sealing this room. We're not coming in here for the rest of the vacation.
Right? And swim we did, and I haven't swam in years. So when I woke up the following morning, I was incredibly sore and ready for coffee, and Phoenix could not let me sleep because he wanted to go back into the pool. Jerk. Good morning, Starshine. The sun is awake, therefore you should be awake because somebody is insisting that I have to be awake, and we're not allowed to sleep in because it's vacation time, and he wants to jump into the pool at, I have no idea what time it is, but fuck you. So we did some nighttime swimming yesterday as soon as we got here. It was like 9, 10 o'clock, and I am sore because I haven't swam in years. So my shoulders and neck are all like, no, but we're gonna do it again anyways. But first, we're gonna get some food. I'm gonna finish waking up, and then we'll go swimming. Hi. Lizard. You better believe we went swimming every day. Every day and night. Anytime we had the opportunity and we're at the B&B, we went swimming because we don't have a pool. And we're like fishes out of water and we are parched, and it was so nice just to have that kind of luxury, because let's face it, that's what it is. Almost everybody down in Florida has a pool, and I'm highly jealous of each and every one of you. Plus, they have this great thing. It's a built-in net of sorts that goes around the pool. Now, I understand the reason why they have it. It keeps the bugs out, keeps the lizards out, which they're not kidding when they say it's an invasive species down there. They were everywhere. Keeps the frogs out, keeps the alligators out. And I'm thinking this would be great up north, but it would not survive as a net, because we get like feet of snow here, so that would just collapse like a flan in a cupboard. So instead, if we just went ahead and made it a nice indoor pool, I would be set, baby. I want that exact house, but up here. So part of this trip was actually work as well, at least for the very beginning of it. We just got done with our last customer. It's part of the ceramic business that we work with, Tony's moms, and they have all just been wonderful people. It has been awesome. So we are now officially done and officially on vacation. So therefore, we ain't scheduling crap. We're gonna have a good time. And
Cheesy wake up wrap.
cheesy wake up wrap. Yeah, I don't like the cheese. It's weird.
It's American shingles.
Man, oh, so plastic.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay, now I know why I don't like it.
it's plastic cheese.
Yep. But later tonight, we're gonna go to Medieval Times. If you have no idea what that is, Game Grumps did a 10-minute Power Hour video on it out in California. There's one here in Florida. We're gonna do that tonight.
Yay!
And as I mentioned later that night, we did go to Medieval Times, and it was so much fun. Essentially, it is this nice thespian play that they put on for you with a queen, a chancellor, some knights, and horseback riding and jousting. And while they're doing their thing, we're up in the rafters and there's sections, and we get to feast on some very delicious food. And they do kind of make it as authentic as possible, so there was no silverware unless you specifically asked for it. The food was delicious. The entire event was a whole lot of fun, and I got this swanky crown while I was there, and I'm going to use it in future props because I thought it was the coolest looking thing that they had there. And as part of this event, there are knights for each section that you're in. We had the black and white knight, who we could kind of tell had to have been a newbie, which was fine because he did a fantastic job. And if you ever get the opportunity to go to a Medieval Times, we all highly recommend it. It was so much fun, and it overall would be an enjoyable experience for anybody that's really into medieval time stuff. And on the following day, we finally went to Universal Studios and had so much fun. We were honestly thinking about going to Disney as well, but we wanted a more adult adventure and just fun time. And Disney is a bit more for the kids, honestly. But that does not change the fact that we had an incredible time. So in case you didn't figure it out, the very first ride we went on was a Fast and Furious 40 ride on one of their party buses. That was cool, and I want one.
Finest wine shop in all of London. Tain't none finer.
You happy?
Yes. Exceedingly happy. This is so cool.
When I tell you we were like excited children in the candy store left to do whatever mass mayhem we were about to do when we came across the Harry Potter section of Universal Studios, we were so excited, especially Phoenix, because he has been reading the Harry Potter books since he was a children, okay? So it was his dream to come and see this. And of course, while we were there, we got some random merch. I found this scarf, which I actually use as a head wrap later on because it was a hot day. And Shweebe was doing everything in her power to not burn like a bug on a hot skillet. I walked around with 70 spoof, and that is what saved me from getting a sunburn. Cannot say the same for everybody else that was walking around there, but either way. On that same note, we found the wands. I've got an elder wand. Phoenix ended up getting 2 other wands. I cannot remember what they're called. He's got them hidden somewhere, but this one's mine. And we were touching stuff and making them activate and whatever. Oh my god. So much fun! So much fun!
Are you teasing me right now?
I think there's too many people in this square.
Oh,
there we
there
go.
she goes.
Did you see those velociraptors? Yeah, that's called the Velocicoaster. Now, here's the story behind this. I have not been on a roller coaster since I was about 14. That's some 17-ish years math ago. And what I am used to for roller coasters is kind of the classics where they strap you down to the thing and it folds this way or it folds this way. And then you sit there and it goes slowly takes you up the hill, builds up the anticipation, and then drops you off the face of the earth. That is what I had anticipated. That is what I had mentally prepared myself for. That is what I was expecting. But that is not what happened. I didn't even think, Shweebes, maybe do a little bit of research on the roller coaster before you get on there, just to be on the safe side. Apparently, the Velocicoaster is one of the fastest roller coasters in North America. I don't know if it's the fastest, but it's one of the fastest one out there. And I was expecting the slow build up and then let me lose my marbles. No! I'm telling you, they had this thing on an industrial rubber band, because we sit there and I'm ready, and it just goes wham! And immediately the first sound that comes out of my face is ah! Because I wasn't ready. And then somewhere on that ride, it got faster. And I couldn't possibly think that it would get faster, but it did. And as any good roller coaster out there does, there's always an over-the-water part. Woo! I hate that. Oh, let's put Shweebes over one of her great fears of murky water and possibly feed something in there. Sure enough, this thing is flipping around upside down, twisty, whatever, and I see the water approaching, and I'm praying to God that I am not one of those random souls that just falls off this thing. Ah! Not the water, not the water, not the the water, not the water. This ride eventually comes to a stop. And I am stuck like this. That's right, Callie. And I am stuck like this. Tony is trying to peer over the thing, looking at me, and is laughing at me. And I quite literally had to pry my fingers off of the thing that had me strapped down because I was holding on to it so tight. I had red indentations on my fingers. And the only thing that came out of my mouth was, I don't think I like roller coasters anymore. Tony proceeds to laugh. His moms proceed to laugh because they were seated directly in front of us. And I highly recommend it if you are a roller coaster junkie because, oh my God, would I do it again? Probably, because now I'm a bit more mentally prepared, but geez, they have really amped up what a roller coaster can and can't do and just, I think I lost a few brain cells on that ride alone because my God. So it's the day after Universal Studios. We were super smart to bring the 70 SPF, or as we like to call spiff, because we put it on like every hour and a half, 2 hours, which I have to, okay? I am so white. Copy paper and albinos are my arch nemesis, okay? That is how white I am. And look, we were there for 12 hours. We got there at like 9 a.m., stayed until the park closed at 9 p.m. No sunburn. Not really too bad on my face. Even though that was a lot of replying. And I did find like this scarf thing at the one of the Harry Potter stores, and that's actually what I wrapped around my head because right here tends to get burnt all crispity crackety and just awfulness, but this actually isn't that bad. I didn't want to keep reapplying sunscreen right there because that gets a little greasy and after a while, so I was like, nope, just wrap it up, and it worked out perfect. But by the end of the day, today, all of us are walking around hobbling because our feet and our legs are so sore, but it was worth it. It was so much freaking fun. So as I stated, we were exhausted the day after Universal Studios. Our legs hurt, our feet hurt, all of the things were sore, but we had a wonderful time. So we took the next day to just stay at the B&B and relax. I made waffles for the first time. I've never used a waffle iron. They turned out amazing. They were so delicious. And then we got a bit of a thunderstorm, which the weather down there is interesting. It's like it always rains at around like 5 p.m. for a little while and then it stops. The Matrix is in Florida, confirmed. We got ourselves here Southern Summer Rain. Next up, Gatorland! Phoenix and his moms were really looking forward to coming here. Me, not so much, because I'm not a huge fan of our scaly friends here, but I will admit the place was really cool. And yes, every single gator picture that I put up here, they are in fact real. They were either in the water, or they were in very specific areas for them, of all shapes and sizes and of various different species. They were so cute. This was hilarious, because this actually happened. It was a marital argument, and he won and she won, all on the same day. If you don't get it, you've never been married. And then there's this big guy. Oh my gosh. And I learned that apparently alligator heads are it's a full skull. I thought it was cartilage similar to like a shark, but that was new and cool. Oh, and our feathered friends, they're so pretty. These guys and gals were very photogenic. They were just so beautiful. Okay, maybe not this one. This one was really shy. But they were adorable. And there were signs saying, no touchy touchy, we'll bite, we'll take fingers. But they were just so cute. Aww. He's like, I'm cleaning, you need to go away. And then they had little bungees. And I love the little bird houses they have for this. And emus, I think, if I remember correctly. And then they did have the serval and I think it was a bobcat or something was the other one. They had snakes. I don't mind snakes. I personally like snakes. Phoenix's moms don't care for snakes all that much. I was excited to see them. Yeah, this was a huge man-made marsh that the Floridians got together to house all of these gators to protect them and the various species that are out there. And let's not forget the ride that we got to do at the end of this. It was very rough. So if you have back problems, maybe don't do this because they went over hills as fast and as hard as they could. But overall, by the end of it, we all did have a wonderful time. I'm really glad I went, even if it wasn't my most favorite thing that we did. And once we were done with Gatorland, later that evening, we went to go and watch the newest Jurassic World Dominion movie at a very swanky theater. They had like recliner things you could sit back. They had servers that would come up. I had an adult beverage while I was there, and we watched the movie. Not giving anything away, it was good. I liked that they did a lot of references to some of the older movies. They tied up some loose ends, but they kind of made more loose ends, and I really feel they should have had more dinosaur action. Really was my only complaint with the movie. It was still a good movie. Maybe not my favorite out of the franchise, but I wonder if the reason they made it the way they did as to close the chapter on these particular characters to open it up to newer adventures and whatnot. I don't know. It was good. It was good. Not my favorite.
Is it on? Okay. We are currently at Cocoa Beach, and I've got an empty jar, and I'm gonna fill it with many much treasures. You excited?
Very.
Yay, me too. Oh, we're at the beach. I haven't been at a beach in years. Oh, that's so exciting. Wow, this is a naked beach. There's like no one here. Look at that horizon though. We got a jar of shells. Na 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 na.
I've got a jar of shells. I've got a jar of shells.
Yeah, and our final day, as we were exiting the B&B and on the road to go back, we did decide to take a trip to Cocoa Beach, which was so awesome. I haven't been to a beach since forever. It's been a very long time. So I had preemptively taken an empty jar with me so I could fill it with seashells. And we found so many cool things in there. And just, I love it so much. And actually the water in here is not from the beach. This is rainwater from here because I didn't want to put ocean water in here, and heaven help me if it decided to break or leak or whatever during almost a 24-hour trip back. So, and I thought, why not a little bit of Florida shells, some New York rainwater, whatever. Sounded cool to me. That's what I'm gonna continue to do, but it's been teasing me with rain lately, so that's all I managed to catch. But all in all, I had a fantastic time. I am so glad that we were able to do this when we were able to do this, because really, like I don't know that it would have been any better or possibly any worse if we had done it sooner or later. I'm just kind of glad things fell the way they did and we were able to all have these experiences and share them together. So if you've been on an extended trip somewhere, no matter where, how did it go? What did you do? Did you make some fantastic memories? Did you take a crap ton of photos and videos like I did? There's so much more that I did actually take, but I didn't want to possibly ruin that for somebody else that may intend to go to any of those places. So that's why y'all only got a little bit of snippets here and there. That way it kind of saves the magic of those places, which I highly recommend you go, because that was phenomenal. That whole trip will forever be etched in my brain. It was so much fun. I thank you all so very much for watching this video and joining me in the experience of me retelling you the story and sharing snippets of what happened. And I hope at some point, if you ever get the opportunity, that you as well will get to go down to either Universal Studios or find a Medieval Times or maybe find a Gatorland or something. Even if it's none of those three, I hope you get to go and make fantastic memories and share them with people that you love and you know you're going to have a good time with. That, I think, needs to happen more, personally. But that's just me. So if you have not already, hit that like button. Comment what your favorite part of this video was. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's hear them battle cries. Back from the Florida trip, baby. Woo! Yeah! I'll see you in the next episode.
You